Welcome back, viewers and listeners, and welcome to the first episode this semester of Senior Spotlight. We have a large upperclassman body this semester with D News Network, and we are kicking off our Senior Spotlights very much earlier than usual this season. As always, my name is Brett Chaves, and today, well, I'm joined by the man himself. It almost seems like you just can't get rid of the camera. It's Mr. Justin Hill. Justin and I started out way back freshman year during the pandemic. We met each other for the first time back in, I believe it was Greg's Video 1 class, if I'm not mistaken. But Justin, thanks for coming on.
Thank you, man. It was the exact same room where I met you, man.
Hey, man, I think we were in the exact same positions, too, when that all went down.
Yep.
Yeah, man. It's been a while. So let's jump into this really quick. Obviously, you've grown a lot since your 4 years here at Dean. Tell the audience a little bit about what you do on campus and some of your involvement.
So for me on campus, I'm a sports broadcasting major here on this campus. I'm also have a minor in sports management. However, I'm part of the sports broadcast team on Dean College on this campus, and I'm also part of Dean Daily and also Dean News Network. And I'm also a CA on this campus as well. But a lot of things have just gone so fast in these last couple of years, and it's just amazing to now that, it's like, 3 more months here.
I know, dude. It almost seems like it's not even real. But you've done a lot of communications-related stuff. You've been at DNN for as long as I can remember, ever since the days of Addie and Emily and Dylan and everyone else prior. Tell me a little bit more about your involvement specifically with sports broadcasting. I know that's your main focus. What do you want to do with your major after you graduate?
So the first question I'm gonna answer for you is that in regards to that, so like with sports broadcasting, before I came to Dean College, I wanted to be part of like the media field and so forth. But after coming here, I was really not sure of like if I really wanted to be in this, if I wanted to switch my major. But however, getting used to like my first semester here at Dean College, like listening on Zoom and all with John Rook and so forth, and just seeing like the difference of how you can make it in this industry. I just like if I can do this, then I know I can do this. And so being here in my second semester in my freshman year, like having the experience, not to like where like you thought you could do towards like due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but however during like my sophomore year, that's when everything kicked off, like doing basketball games, softball games, soccer games, and so forth. And just after college, I just really want to get into towards like, cameras and a lot of sports writing. Heck yeah.
You've done a ton of articles for the Dean Daily as well, and your writing skills have grown a ton over your 4 years. What do you think personally about your writing, and where do you think those skills are going to take you after college?
I think from my freshman year, I think I've become a better writer to where I know how to like towards like get a good job in anything with communications. Like my freshman year, I look back at my writing, I'm like, wow, did I really write this? But now, like looking back now in my senior year, I'm like, okay, now I know I can like go out there and like write some stuff. I have my own sports page called Justin Hill Sports. Like every week or two, I usually write something on there. So I'm just getting out there in this business. Just building connections and so forth. So hopefully I can have a job lined up after.
Justin Hill Sports is one of my favorite websites. I'm a frequent follower of your page.
Yes, sir.
All right, Justin, your last question. If you could give one piece of advice to either an incoming freshman or someone looking to come to Dean, what would you tell them?
Before coming to Dean College, as for me, I was just nervous, like, in the beginning. I've never been, like, away from home before and all. But, God standing by with me and so forth, knowing I'm a Christian, I know I can do all things through Christ strengthens me. But, however, towards that, just be yourself, just go with the flow. I was a shy person at first. I didn't really talk to a lot of people, like, my first couple of weeks. But then, like, just meeting a lot of people like you and others, it just, like, was a blessing in disguise. But overall, just go what you want to do. The only way you're going to get better towards your craft is you just go right to it. And also just definitely make connections out there, like, in the industry, if whatever your major is, and on campus as well, because that's going to take you in a long run, and that's the only way you're going to get better if you build those connections and also like try your best.
Inspiring words from the man himself. Well, Justin, first of all, thanks again for joining us here. We've had an absolute blast with you this semester, and it's not over yet. We've still got 3 months to go here on D News Network, including the time for myself as well, but we will get to that in a week's time. But again, thanks for joining us. We wish you nothing but the best. This is the man right here. If you haven't checked out our latest content yet, be sure to check out all of our social medias at D News Network, and be sure to check out this one as well. Give it a like, a comment, and a share as well. For Justin Hill, the man himself, my name is Brett Chaves, and we will see you in the next installment.